Is Keanu Reeves finally coming to Star Wars as Darth Revan in the Acolyte show?
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm! What?
Is it possible that Star Wars fans have done it again and used the power of the fan cast to get one of the greatest actors in Hollywood to play one of the greatest characters in Star Wars? Now stick around to the end of this video to see what Darth Revan possibly appearing in the Acolyte show means for the future of Star Wars. Smash a like on this video and let's break this craziness down. All our hopes and dreams might just come true, as this Forbes article reports that Keanu Reeves has been cast for a role in the Acolyte show. Now, this is just a rumor for now, and I cannot guarantee anything. However, this rumor is coming from multiple sources over the course of the last 2 years, and now seems more likely than ever to be true. But one of the most recent sources is Giant Freaking Robot, and they seem to be a little bit iffy when it comes to Star Wars, so take it with a giant freaking grain of salt. Now, why is Keanu Reeves getting cast in the Acolyte show a big deal? Well, he is a big-time actor coming to Star Wars, and for just about as long as the character of Revan has existed, and as long as Keanu Reeves has been in Hollywood, Star Wars fans have been dreaming about this match made in heaven. Also, Darth Revan being in the Acolyte would mean the Old Republic is coming very soon, as Keanu Reeves is not getting any younger. However, as many of you are probably thinking, if this report is true, Keanu will probably just be a new character, probably a Jedi, in the Acolyte show, because the Old Republic is thousands of years before the High Republic, where this Acolyte show takes place. And to that I say, you could have a Force Ghost Darth Revan, you could have flashbacks with Darth Revan, or you could even have, which is most likely going to happen, a Sith holocron that is opened by one of the main characters that will have a message from Darth Revan. There are many different ways to have a smaller cameo appearance of Darth Revan in some sort of hologram or Sith holocron type of thing. And honestly, I think if Keanu is put into this show as a different character that isn't Darth Revan, a lot of fans are going to be upset. Now you might be thinking, Mike, there's no way that Disney's going to do this and listen to their fans because they are stupid and dumb. And to that I say, do you speak to your mother with that mouth?
Oh, wow!
And this would not be the first time that Disney's listened to the fans and cast an actor or an actress for a role. The two biggest examples of this in recent past are Rosario Dawson, who the fans casted as Ahsoka Tano, and now she's getting her own show that comes out in less than a month. And on the Marvel side of Disney, you have the fans that casted John Krasinski as Reed Richards in the Multiverse of Madness. So yeah, this has happened many times before. And Keanu as Revan would only reignite the fandom to start doing more of these fan casts, because we will now know that we are very strong if we come together as a fan base. Because when it was first announced, a Sith-centered show that took place in the High Republic sounded amazing. But since then, we haven't really heard anything about this show, and when they were even filming for the show, the set photos that were released didn't really show us anything. Meaning they could be hiding something very big, and that might just be Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan in a Sith holocron. However, since Leslie Headland said this
is like what we understand to be Star Wars, like the idea that like that only came from George Lucas, that only George Lucas holds the key for what we understand to be Star Wars is just untrue. And I think the prequels are an excellent example of that.
Most people have been pretty down on The Acolyte, but this changes everything. Not only does this make the show 1,000 times cooler, it also changes future projects that we could see from Star Wars. At Star Wars Celebration, we got 3 movies announced. A Rey movie that will take place 15 years after the events of the sequel trilogy that will be the new Jedi Order. Also, a Dave Filoni movie that is rumored to be called Heir to the Empire, which will be the culmination of all the Mandoverse shows. And last but certainly not least, James Mangold directing a Dawn of the Jedi movie that will take place 25,000 years before the prequel trilogy. And when those three movies were announced, this timeline was put on the big screen. And as of right now, there are no projects that exist in the Old Republic. And yet it's still on the timeline, and with a possible appearance of Darth Revan in the Acolyte show, we could be going to the Old Republic very, very soon. But tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think it's possible that Keanu Reeves could make a cameo appearance in the Acolyte show as Darth Revan? Or do you think it's just too good to be true and Disney's just gonna let us down yet again? Tell me in the comment section below. Smash a like on this video if you liked it. Hit subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. We go live on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, so don't miss out on any of that by hitting that subscribe. And if you want more, go check out this video I just did about Disney possibly being sold to Apple and what that would mean for the future of Star Wars.